Hi, I'm Karen from Summer Brook Acres, and this is Duke, Mr. Black from our Terra Luke litter. And I'm going to show you some of the training that we've been doing here. He is 9 weeks and 5 days. We're going to kind of do this in a hurry. It's starting to rain out here. All right, Duke. Duke, come! Good boy! That's my buddy! And Duke really likes Jenna, who's holding the camera. Okay, ready? Down. Yes. Stay. Yes. Good boy, Duke. That's a good boy. Sit. Sit. Yes. Boy. Sit. Stay. No, sit. Sit. Yes. Good boy. We've just started learning to sit, stay, and so they're all confusing that just a little bit. Sit. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Sit. Good boy, Duke. That's a good boy. Down. Yes. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Down. Yes. Sit. Good boy. That's a good boy, Duke. Okay, let's show them healing. Good boy. Good. He's a good boy. Good, let's go this way. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Duke. Very good. Look at you. Very, very good, Duke. Good. Yes. Good boy. That's a very good boy. Down. Sit. Yes. Good. Good. Okay. No. Okay. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Hi, I'm Karen at Summer Brook Acres, and this is Duke, who was formerly Mr. Black from our Terra Luke litter, and he will be 8 weeks old tomorrow. He's going to his new home tomorrow, so I want to show you a little bit of what he's been learning over the last 2.5 weeks. Duke? Down? Yes, good boy. Good boy. Stay. Yes, good boy. Good. Sit. Yes. Good boy, too. Good. Yes. Now, yesterday, Duke was having a lot of trouble distinguishing between the sits and downs days. We had just started on the sits just a few days ago. And when you first introduce something new to a puppy, it tends to throw off everything else that they've been doing. Stay. Yes. So what I like to do is you really have to sit. Yes, is to focus on the new behavior. You want to mix in the old behavior some, but you need to do a whole lot more of the new thing than you're doing the old thing. a lot of puppies just get stuck in the luring phase. And by this age, and by as much training as we put into them, they need to be thinking through what you want to do instead of looking at your hand going all the way to the ground. Let's turn around this way so they can see you. Down. Yes. So we do a flap of the hand. Stay. Yes. For down. And an upturn to palm. Sit. Good. Down. Good. Sit. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. So if we were having a regular training session, we'd be working a whole lot more on the sit stays than we would on the down stays, because he's got the down stays pretty well. And as you can see, he's used to doing a whole lot of them, which our philosophy, and really what holds true to just research and dog training, is that it takes a lot of repetitions. There are no shortcuts to learning. Sit. Yes. Good boy, dude. That's a good boy. Okay, I'm going to show you some of his work on the leash. I always make them sit at my side before we get started. A Duke, like a lot of them, they want to be in front of you. It's more of a submissive posture to be at the side. He also has to look at me before we start. Let's go. Good boy. That's my boy. Good. Good boy. Good. 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 Good boy. That's a good boy. Good. Good boy, Duke. Good. That's a good boy. Very good job. Good job, Duke. Good. Good boy. Good. Good. Good boy. Good. Yes. Now you may have noticed that he ran ahead of me a little bit as I was going that direction. And what you want to do to fix that is to either turn into them or to slow your pace down a whole lot. And we've been working on changing paces and going in different directions. Let's go. Good boy, Duke. Good. 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 Good boy, Duke. That's a good boy. Good. Yes. And a lot of them will heel off leash. We really don't use the leash for a whole lot because our method of training is not built on leash pressure, but rather shaping. And so we reward what's good behavior. We don't pull them back. We wait until they think themselves and realize that the reward comes in a certain position. I'm going to show you now a little bit of what we do with the Coranda bed, which is where we teach our place command, and the crate, which is, of course, where we do our mealtime routine. The Coranda bed in the beginning is used to train the down stay that gives them a border so that they can't move forward. But eventually we do train it to where it's just a place for the puppy to go. They don't have to stay in a position of down or sit. It doesn't matter as long as they stay on the clock. The command is just place, stay. Yes, good boy. Good boy. All right, and we're going to show you a little bit of what we do at mealtime. That is our recall. If I had a place to back up, I would be backing up for the recall. And this is something that we condition our puppies to come to so that they will come every time. We encourage people to only do that when they have food and to use some other just do come on if it's not. Okay, my command at mealtime is to get in with a point usually, but they usually just get in anyway because they, of course, like to eat. Wait. Okay, now he was going for the food a little bit. He's not used to eating out on the front porch. And so I had my hand underneath his chin just as a reminder. Most new families, if not all, are going to need to do that when they first get their puppies home because they don't know that the new family's got the same expectation of the weight command that we do. And they're, of course, going to to test their boundaries to see what your requirements are. So the first time you do this, you need to keep your hand under their chin. And in fact, I would probably do that for several days before putting down food without your hand under there. But most of the puppies will give eye contact until I close the crate door. They stay in there for 20 minutes while they're wide awake. It would be a whole lot easier if you scheduled your crate time while they're sleepy, because then they would go to sleep and you get a whole lot more happy time in that crate. Our routine after 20 minutes, of course they've got a bully stick or if they need something in there to keep themselves occupied. We would have already picked up their bowls and washed them. We stay in the room some of the time, but we also leave the room. But we suggest that new families stay in the room the first day or two so that they know that you're coming back. After the crate time is over, we require that a puppy wait for a release command. Okay, and give eye contact. They can either be in a sit or a down, it doesn't really matter. They can't be pawing on the crate before we say okay. Good.